Hey guys, Sponge here with some Division 2 tutorials. I have several friends who are breaking into Division for the first time and don't have any experience in navigating the maps, the inventory, and in general just how to get from point A to point B and keep pace while leveling. First off, let's start with a map. I recently started playing on the game, so my map looks a little more hidden than it usually would. I already own the game on the PS4, but I have friends on both platforms and decided to pick it up on the PC also. So as you can see, we have a fairly interactive map here. The blue pentagon looking symbols dictate side and or main missions. There's a deviation here. We will see some blue icons with shade tech and some with skill up icons on them. At the end of these missions, you are awarded either shade tech or a new skill point in order to progress your character. The red points are enemy controlled points or enemy events. These usually involve rescuing hostages, taking territory, or perhaps even saving an NPC from execution. These change periodically and the map is ever changing, especially once you get into level 30 and advance into the world tiers. The green points are save points that are either permanent fixtures or perhaps a control point that you've taken over. These allow you to fast travel and make moving about the DC area very easy. Another safe haven are the orange houses. Once you've unlocked them, they turn orange. Prior to that, they are white. These also give you another fast travel point as well. Moving into the interface, this can be pretty cumbersome for the first timer, especially if you're using a keyboard and mouse. I use a controller since I'm used to console. However, the interface is much better suited for the controller versus keyboard and mouse in my opinion. With a keyboard and mouse, you often have to fumble around with double clicking or right clicking to mod. Um, the interface is just, it's a better experience on controller in my opinion. Um, I'm going to assume that right off the bat you chose the second weapon slot and the second skill slot with your first shade, tech, and skill point acquisitions. You have three weapon slots to choose from at the start: your primary, secondary, and sidearm weapons. Upon reaching level 30 and completing the story, you will be given the chance to move into a specialization, giving you a fourth weapon to choose from. Um, the weapon options for your primary, secondary, and sidearm are dynamic. You can change them throughout the game based on the equipment that you pick up. The specialization weapon is fixed and is tied to the specialization you choose. Um, Gear and weapons are pretty sparse from levels 1 to 10, I'd say. They drop regularly, however rarely end up giving a true upgrade, especially if you're balancing gear stats with brand sets and trying to maintain some set bonuses for additional damage or defense while leveling. Oftentimes, I'll pass up a piece of gear while leveling that might have 300 more armor because I don't want to lose the crit hit or crit damage bonus from a three-piece brand set. The important thing to look out for are the modifiers. There are three attributes. Um, I'm going to refer to them as attack, which are red, defense, which are blue, and skill-based, which are yellow. As you get into the higher levels, your gear will start to drop with talents, and these talents often require a balance of the three types of attributes. This isn't really important until you hit 30 and start looking to gear up in World Tier 4, where set bonuses play a huge part in how much damage you do or what your survivability is. But it will play a big part, so it's important you know how to balance those as you level and kind of get used to the interface. As you're leveling, it's very important to pay attention to your map. Move from one mission to the next as those yield the most experience. In the early game, for your perk choices, you're going to want to max out the experience boost perks with your shade tech, and then take inventory, and then mods. This is my personal opinion, but this yields more XP for kill types, gives you more room to carry stuff and not be hindered by the low 30 item cap, and then also gives mods that you can craft and attach to weapons, altering their playstyle. As you're playing the game, depending on the weapons you get, If you're new to the division and you want to go heavy assault rifle build or with a sniper sub in your secondary, my advice to you would go heavy stability, then accuracy secondary over crit while leveling. The reason for this is you're going to be relatively new to the game, you're not going to know how to handle the weapons, and having more stability on your weapon will help you control when you just want to pull the trigger and unload a clip into someone. It's going to make sure that those shots hit. Basically, the more bullets you fire, the more you're going to hit your target, and the more damage you're going to do regardless of how often you crit. So you're going to down enemies a lot faster. I think that's just my opinion. Some people will have a different opinion, but I think that will really help you guys as you move forward. That's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be cranking out more of these 101 guides, so be sure to like and subscribe for more Division 2 content. Thanks for your time.